The guardian angel of Crossroads. The morning sun spilled through the grimy windows of the Starlight Diner, casting jagged shadows across the worn-checkered floor. I was wiping down tables, sleeves tucked tight over my scarred forearms, when a voice cut through the hum of coffee machines and sizzling bacon. "Look at that burned-up skin like a lizard. Who lets her serve food?" The words, sharp as broken glass, came from Victor Kane, a construction mogul whose weekly tabs kept his place afloat. For years, I'd endured his cruelty, hiding my past and the military tattoo beneath my scars. But today, a stranger's tearful recognition shattered my silence, exposing a truth that brought Victor to his knees and left me wondering, was justice worth turning a diner into a battlefield? I'm Lena Harper, a 32-year-old waitress at the Starlight, a rundown joint where I'd perfected the art of being invisible. 10 years ago, I left the army, my body marked by burns from an IED in Iraq, my guardian angel tattoo badge for saving 30 lives hidden under long sleeves. I served coffee, kept quiet, and let the world pass me by, safer that way. The regulars, truckers, and early risers barely noticed me, but Victor and his crew made a sport of my scars. That morning, he strode in with his usual posse, boots thumping, voice booming, taking up space like he owned it. His suit was creased, his smack sharper, and when I set down their menus, he accidentally knocked over his water, soaking my arm. I pushed up my sleeve to wipe it, and his laughter erupted. "Jesus, it's like alligator hide. You serving food with that?" His crew snickered, some uneasy, but no one spoke. A young woman nearby filmed discreetly, whispering, "This is too much." I cleaned the mess, head down, hands trembling, the old wounds aching under his words. The diner's hum resumed, coffee hissing, eggs frying, but Victor wasn't done. Next morning, he was back, louder, with business partners in tow. "Maybe we need a new server," he announced, phone out, filming me. "Hygiene concerns, you know. Those cars could contaminate our food." His voice dripped with mock concern, his crew laughing, though some looked away. A coworker, Jake, stepped forward, voice shaking, "That's not right, sir." Victor's glare silenced him. "I pay your bills, kid. Back off or you're done." I gripped the counter, knuckles white, the urge to scream clawing at me. I fled to the restroom, splashing water on my face, staring at scars that screamed of a past I'd buried. My sergeant's voice echoed, "You're a guardian, Harper. Never abandon your post." But how had I fallen from saving lives to this? I gripped the sink, fighting the rage, when a new sound froze my chicken, desperate gasps, shouts of panic. "He's dying. Call 911. In a heartbeat, I was Specialist Harper again. I burst out, eyes locking on an elderly man in a booth, face purple, hands at his throat. Patrons screamed, froze, useless. "Move." I backed, my voice cutting through like a drill sergeant's. The diner parted as I crossed in 3 strides, muscle memory taking over. I positioned myself behind him, 1 foot between his, fist above his navel, and thrust sharp, precise. "Nothing." His gasps weakened. 2 thrusts, my body remembering every drill. Still nothing. On the 3rd, a chunk of steak shot out, hitting the floor with a wet slap. Air rushed into his lungs, color returning. I eased him into a chair, checking his pulse rapid but strong, then his pupils, equal and reactive. "Water, room temp, small sips," I ordered, hand on his shoulder. "Stay seated for 10 minutes. Breathe slow." Someone handed me a glass, I helped him drink, ignoring my sleeve riding up, exposing the tattoo angel wings, a caduceus, guardian angel. The diner went quiet, not with pity, but awe. A man in a suit, Daniel Reed, stood, tears streaming, clutching his phone. "That tattoo," he said, voice breaking. "You're her, aren't you? The guardian angel of Fallujah." He showed a grainy photo, 22, in a blood-streaked uniform, walking in a war zone. "You saved my life," he said, louder, to the room. 10 years ago, our convoy hit an IED. 37 of us wounded, dying in a kill zone. She ran through gunfire, no cover, for 6 hours stopping bleeds, clearing airways. When a second bomb hit, she shielded me, took those burns for me. His voice shook. She saved us all, refused treatment until we were evac'd. That tattoos for saving over 30 lives. The diner was silent, eyes on my scars, now badges of honor. A Marine veteran saluted. "My nephew told me about you. Bravest soldier he ever saw." A woman added, "My son's a paramedic because of stories like yours." The young woman's phone, still filming, hit 500,000 views, trending as Justice for Guardian Angel. Victor, Conrad, Lafida hollow, desperate sound. So what? That was then. I don't want her serving my food now. The room turned, faces twisting in disgust. Daniel, now Steely, stepped closer. "I'm Daniel Reed, CEO of Reed Supplies. Your company has a $50 million contract with me. It's cancelled, effective now. I don't work with people who mock heroes." Judge Thomas Lane, the man I'd saved, stood, voice firm. "I'm reporting you to the licensing board. Your harassment on video." Victor's phone rang. "Cancelled contracts, partners bailing." His crew walked out. One said, "My brother's a Marine." "I'm done." Patrons chanted, "Get out." Victor fled, tires screeching, his empire crumbling as calls poured in. The diner erupted in applause, veterans saluting, others touching my shoulder. Daniel hugged me gently, whispering, "Thank you." My phone buzzed reunion invites from my old unit, Daniel included. A kid tugged my sleeve, eyes wide. "Are you a superhero?" I smiled, real for the first time in years. "Just a soldier." Weeks later, the Starlight was packed, a plaque by the door reading, "Heroes serve here," beside my framed uniform. I worked, sleeves up, scars and tattoo proud. Victor's company tanked, his cruelty a viral lesson. The diner hummed with support, but I wondered, did we go too far, destroying him for one cruel moment? Or was it the only way to honor my past and stop his hate? If someone mocked your scars, your sacrifice, would you stay silent or fight back? Drop a comment, share your Techlit talk. The Guardian Angel of Crossroads. The morning sun spilled through the grimy windows of the Starlight Diner, casting jagged shadows across the worn-checkered floor. I was wiping down tables, sleeves tucked tight over my scarred forearms, when a voice cut through the hum of coffee machines and sizzling bacon. "Look at that burned-up skin like a lizard. Who lets her serve food?" The words, sharp as broken glass, came from Victor Kane, a construction mogul whose weekly tabs kept this place afloat. For years, I'd endured his cruelty, hiding my past and the military tattoo beneath my scars. But today, a stranger's tearful recognition shattered my silence, exposing a truth that brought Victor to his knees and